Hi, this is Tim of the 1916 Company. Welcome and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email us, Team Mosso at the1916company.com. It is in the description below. Your purchase and pricing email question line for buying this or any watch you see on any of our platforms. Please reach out to us directly. Email tmosso at the1916company.com for pricing. Today we are discussing a 2003 limited edition of 125 pieces in white gold. You're looking at the Patek Philippe 5125G, the Wempe Anniversary Annual Calendar. So 125 pieces in white gold to celebrate 125 years of the watch retailer Wempe, which has a significant long-term relationship with Patek Philippe. Unlike, say, the rather obvious Tiffany T150, this is actually a subtly branded watch with the Wempe script on the dial disappearing at anything more than 30 centimeters. In white gold, the watch measures 36.5 millimeters in diameter, 10.8 millimeters thick, and from lug tip to lug tip, 43.6 millimeters with a 20 millimeter spacing between the lugs. Taking a look at the watch on the wrist, I'm going to pull it tight here because the strap is brand new and hasn't been broken in. It fits beautifully, being as short as it is across the wrist. 43.6 is pretty compact, so on a strap that's fully broken in and softened up, I can recommend this watch for wrist to small as 13.5 centimeters circumference. This is a definite unisex option. Over the top, exaggerating the width of the watch just because, well, A, the angle, which always does that, but also the fact that I am pulling that strap so tight. It will easily slide under a cuff. Strap, upscale, large rectangular scale alligator leather, a semi-gloss black monotone stitch sheer cut edge on the bottom, calfskin, brand new Patek Philippe factory strap, no crimping, no gouging, with little pull tab spring bars so you can quickly dismount the strap from the case without tools. And then we have the single fold deployant clasp from Patek Philippe in corresponding white gold. You can see it features a little friction fit spring system that latches it shut, and then the Calatrava Cross, which is the logo of the company. You'll see it on the crown, you'll see it on the buckle, the Patek Philippe Calatrava Cross, even on the strap. Now this watch, like many Patek Philippe commemoratives, came with a solid case back, and the logic being, A, you can have the dedication, 125 years of Wempe, but also that you're not shorting the client the precious metal. And I'll talk about what's in here in just a moment. You can see it's a screwed-in caseback, and we have a screw-down crown. So while this is a 30-meter water-resistant watch, it is an exceptionally 30-meter water-resistant watch. A sexy, sinuous case of compound curves, a crown guard profile that makes the watch appear larger than it really is for a bigger wrist presence without the bulk. Everything's of high polish, and this is a very voluminous and sculpted case. Taking a look at the dial, it is what's called opaline at Patek Philippe, so it's a soft graining. It's not a directional brushed sunburst. We have these little polished dimple style minute and seconds outboard, and then we have faceted and polished white gold indices with white gold Dauphine style hands. This is an English language calendar, even though Wempe is based out of Germany. We have a white gold frame for the date, and it in some ways foretold the later 5396, as this is a full aperture style calendar system. And you can see that we have the day, the date, and the month. I always find that the apertures are just a little bit easier to read than something that has a pointer style calendar, where a small dial features many days or many dates or many months. Now there's a moon phase down at the bottom, and that has an adjustment interval of once every 122 years. This being an annual calendar, it's the original invention that Patek Philippe created in 1996 for the 5035, needing only one correction annually during the jump from February to March. Underneath the case back, we have the caliber 315, which is the predecessor of the 324. The main difference between them is that this has a 3 hertz beat rate. The later movement had a 4 hertz, but it is still automatic winding with a 45-hour power reserve. You've got the 3 hertz beat rate, the annual calendar system, the moon phase, a free-sprung Gyromax style balance, and the watch is adjusted in a high horology standard 5 positions. With the Gyromax, it can take a very precise regulation and then better hold it against shock or concussion. That's the advantage of not having a mobile stud index. It also features the poinçon Saint de Genève, or the Geneva hallmark. Remember, Patek didn't switch to the Patek Philippe seal until about mid-year 2009, so all of these are Geneva hallmark, and that is documented in the paperwork with the watch. It is of that era. If you love this piece, reach out to Team Mosso at the 1916company.com for purchase and pricing details.